Probably streaming Valkyrie Heart. I'm sorry that it has to be this label. Let me edit my stream quickly. So there are kind of like a couple of events for Valkyrie Heart that I have not been able to perform my streaming properly. So okay, so no light at night. I kind of don't care. I'm just gonna put light at night. All right. All right. I'm just gonna change my stream info, and right, since you know, I can't start on light at night yet, I'm gonna have to do Valkyrie Hearts, and then let's do this new event called An Enchanted Dream. I have actually went through everything, but I'm gonna just stream the story. So let's go. A beast that gives people sweet dreams. Yeah, that little one acts up like this every so often. It really keeps me worried. The last time and the time before that, it was found at Tyre's place. Does it really like him that much? Freyja hasn't assigned me any missions to go in Emil's chest lately. I thought this time she would give me new instructions, but she just wants me to find her pet. If I may ask, what does it look like? It's white and fluffy all over, with two little horns on its head. It looks just like a cute little sheep, so it should be easy to recognize. It really does sound like a sheep. Could it be some kind of sheep-like beast? It's not a pressing matter. It's timid and can't really fight. It usually comes back eventually, so just bring it back to me if you run into it. There's no need to go out of your way to look for it. Is that so? Yep, no need to rush. Okay. The only downside is that until it comes back, I'll just have to rely on luck if I want sweet dreams. Anyway, I'll leave this to you, Elizabeth. Still confused and not quite sure what to do, I walk out of Freyja's place and immediately bump into someone. Hey kitten, what's on your mind? Jago, when did you get here? I saw you rushing over here the moment you got up this morning. I figured something fun must be going on, so I came to wait for you here. Wow. What is it? If there's a new mission, take me with you this time. Looking at Jago, I briefly explained the mission I was just given. Oh, tracking down a magical beast, huh? Sounds pretty fun and it's a good way to kill time. So, did she say where we should start looking? No. Well, then when was the last time she saw it? Has anyone else seen it? It seems the dream beast ran off last night. As for any other sightings, I didn't ask. But Lady Freyja did say it often runs off to see Lord Tyre. I think that's a good place to start. Look, so Tyre is not in this event story. I think this event has to do with Jago and Sheehan because of the two new event cards. That's it? Nothing else? Yeah, after all, Lady Fraser doesn't seem to be in a rush. She also said it does this aerosol often and always comes back on its own in the end, so even if I don't go looking for it, it should be fine. My kitten really is too kind. If it were me, I'll turn down such a casual request. Alright, at least you know where to start now, right? Then let's go check it out together. Hey, you're coming with me? Of course, did you really think I'll let you wander around looking for it all by yourself? Two heads are better than one, after all. Ha ha. Besides, I'm free anyway, whispering. Although Jago seems to be muttering something under his breath, he's willing to help, so I don't dwell on it and head off with him to find Tyre. Even though Lady Fraser doesn't seem to be in a rush, I still think it's best to find it as soon as we possibly can. Okay, missing pet. Now, Jago's suggestion. Lord Tyre should be in his office now. You know him pretty well, don't you? Otherwise, how would you know where he is at a time like this? Not really. I've just come to see Lord Tyre a few times before on other matters. Right. So I happen to know a little about his routine. If that's the case, why are we just standing here? Just as Jago says, after arriving at the door of Tyre's office with him, we have been standing here for quite a while. Because, come to think of it, he's likely to be occupied at this hour and he doesn't normally receive visitors when he's busy. It doesn't seem like a good idea for us to intrude like this. Besides, if he knows we're bothering him for such a trivial matter. No, this isn't trivial. It's important. I believe Lord Tyre will understand. Yeah, I should knock on the door. Finally, I raise my hand again to knock. Jago, who has clearly grown impatient waiting beside me, immediately brightens up. However, thinking of the delicate relationship between Tyre and Fraser, I ultimately fail to knock on the door. So the delicate relationship that MC is talking about is like is it like a stepmother or like a second mom kind of relationship between Tyre and Fraser? Well, kitten, you give me another 5 minutes. I'll definitely knock in 5 minutes. You won't do it even after 5 minutes, will you? So Jago is one of the LIs that calls MC kitten, so just like how Silas calls MC kitten as well. By the way, there's a Silas new solo banner upcoming on Friday that has MC turning into a cat. Literally. How about you come with me? I have an idea. Where are you going? Just come with me and you'll see. Jago takes my hand and leads me outside. After circling around the outer wall of the Hall of Einherjar, he heads straight for a certain spot. Hold on, don't just keep walking without saying anything. Where exactly are you going? Outside the God of War's office, of course. Outside Lord Tyre's office? Wait a minute, how do you know about that place? The Einherjar all know about it more or less. It's inside the Hall of Einherjar after all. It's not restricted or deliberately hidden away. When we get there, you can peek through the window to see if he's busy. If he's not, you can call out to him and state your request. How about that? Sounds like a plan, right? How is that a plan? Isn't that something a stalker does? Stalker? Why do you have to make it sound so awful? I told you anyone can walk through here, kitten. If he's asked, just say you were passing by. And that's it. That excuse is way too far-fetched. Alright, it's just up ahead. Keep your voice down, Jane. If he hears you, you're going to look like a stalker for real. Jago, we. Just as I'm still struggling over whether to reject Jago's idea, I suddenly hear footsteps behind us. I instinctively look back, only to see two familiar figures stepping out from around the corner. Sheehan? Ashen? Even Ashen is involved in this. It's Lady Jane and Mr. Jago. What brings you two this way? Mr. Ashen and I just finished our training and now heading back to rest. Is this path forbidden? No, it's not. Jane, didn't I tell you? Anyone can use this path, so there's nothing strange about anyone passing through here. With that, Jago turns and gives me a smug smile. What do you mean? It sounds like you came this way on purpose. Are you looking for someone or something? As expected of Sheehan, he's really sharp. Actually, just as I'm about to explain the matter to them, Ashen suddenly frowns and walks right past us, striding ahead without a word. Hey, Ashen was wrong. Actually, we were going to head straight back, but Mr. Ashen said there was something strange nearby and insisted on coming to check it out. It's just up ahead. Isn't Tyre's office just up ahead? Things are starting to get interesting. Let's head over there and take a look too. Jago, you forget it. There is nothing I can do about Jago when he puts on that eager to watch the drama look. I let out a helpless sigh and turned to Sheehan. Sorry, Sheehan. I'll explain it later. Let's go over there and take a look first. Alright, I see. Some of these conversations are like maybe I'm just narrating in a very straightforward manner. Hey, what's that? After walking a little further, I spotted a white figure outside Tyre's office in the distance. White-haired boy. Okay, he does have horns on his head like a sheep. So I guess he's supposed to be like some sheep boy that helps Fraser gets to sleep. It is a little boy with curly white hair. He's standing on his tiptoes, leaning against a half-open window, peeking inside. Oh, that's strange. Are there such young children among Ironhera? Not that I know of. In that case, could he be a human soul that wandered in here by accident? I'll go ask him. Wait, Jane. That's not an ordinary human soul. Leave it to me. Just as I'm about to step closer, Ashen suddenly stops me in my tracks, his expression turning serious. He then sprints towards the boy and tackles him to the ground. The boy goes pale with shock. He opens his mouth, but no sound comes out. Before I can fully grasp the situation, a cloud of colorful smoke erupts from the boy, instantly engulfing our vision. Whoa, what the hell is that? This is such a strong, sweet scent. The thick, sweet scent rushes into my nose and mouth, making it almost impossible to breathe. The dense, colorful smoke surrounds me, swallowing my voice. I can faintly hear someone speaking nearby. I try calling out to everyone, but there's no response. I fumble my way toward the sound, only to feel my strength draining away, my eyelids growing too heavy to keep open. What is this smoke? Is that boy? Who exactly is he? Countless thoughts flashed through my mind, through my dizzy, distorted vision. The last thing I remember is a single thought. Everyone, run! Okay. Chapter 4, Mr. Hat. My head is spinning. What is going on? I open my eyes and see myself lying in a field of blooming flowers which stretches all the way to a palace in the distance. I stare blankly at the palace for a while, then look down at the petals scattered over me, utterly confused by the situation. Why am I here? I remember I was supposed to be looking for something or someone, and this sweet smell. Ah, so it's the scent of flowers. Flowers, right. I'm supposed to attend a tea party. So I need to pick some flowers. Tea party? Why is MC all of a sudden? Okay, I just hurry and start picking them, or else. Although something still feels off, for some reason I do not dwell on it, as though some unseen force is making me ignore the strangeness. However, just as I reach out to pick a flower, a somewhat familiar voice suddenly rings out from behind me. Jane, why are you here? Whoa, so Taya's like, why is he dressed like this? I'm not sure why he needs to show some abs and chest, but alright, not complaining. I turn around to see a man in a top hat and overcoat staring at me in surprise. Ah, Mr. Hat, why are you here? Mr. Hat. Alright, are you talking to me? Is it because I've kept you waiting too long? I'm so sorry, but these flowers are just too beautiful to pass up. I just have to pick some to share with everyone. Jane, since this is probably your first time dealing with something like this, I'll give you a moment to get your bearings. As a Valkyrie, you should have some resistance to tricks like this. Don't let yourself get swept up in the story it has woven. Oh, okay. Mr. Hat is acting so strange today. He must be upset because I'm late. Mr. Angry, hey? Why does it feel like this is not my first time seeing him like this? I haven't done anything to upset Mr. Hat before. Have I? Then why? Ah, Lord Taya, why are you dressed like this? What happened? Why are we... It's nothing. If I'm not mistaken, it is just Fraser's dream bees running loose again. So, now Mr. Hat is correctly labeled as Taya, and MC seems to have gained back her senses. It's a magical beast Fraser brought from the Vanir, capable of creating dreams. In the waking world, they are powerless, but in dreams, they are a different story. It's the very reason they seem to see those who don't sleep as their enemies, since they can do nothing in reality. For some reason, Fraser's little pet seems to have made me its target and shows up to cause trouble every once in a while. Taya frowns as he speaks, looking completely fed up. It's probably because you need more rest, Lord Taya. On the contrary, I think I have rested enough. Any more would simply be a waste of time. So there's no need for that. A waste of time? Lord Taya is indeed very strict with himself. As if he has guessed what I'm thinking, Taya gives me a sidelong glance. Anyway, now is not the time to discuss my routine.
Ah,
To get out of this dream, we just need to make it understand that even if it brings its enemies into a dream, it still cannot win. In other words, find it, defeat it, and make it let us go. It is that simple. What a straightforward and brutal method. However, that is only if I'm the only one here. How do you get in, Jane? Did anyone else come with you? Well, I give Tyre a quick rundown what happened earlier. His frown deepens, and as I speak, I gradually realize that the boy had been the dream beast all along. Reckless. In the end, Tyre delivers his verdict on our actions with clear displeasure. My apologies, but Ashen probably just wanted to protect me. Forget it, let's go find them. If it is just 3 Iron Hera, the matter is not that hard to resolve. Aren't we going after the Dream Beast first? After defeating it, shouldn't it let us return to reality? That's true, but if we do that, only the 2 of us who realize this is a dream will be able to return to reality. I do not think the Dream Beast will easily let anyone who threatens his safety go free. What? Do you mean it might keep them in the dream forever? If you understand, then let's act quickly. Based on the traits of this dream, let's leave here first and head to that castle. Tyre gives a casual wave of his hand, and several vines suddenly burst from the flower field. At their center, a giant flower bud blooms into view. The vines twist and coil beside the bud, weaving themselves like ropes into 2 green steeds. Then they arc beneath the giant flower and in the blink of an eye shape it into an elegant flower bud carriage. Whoa. No need to look so shocked. Once you master this power, you can do almost anything in a dream. Tyre opens the carriage door, then stands beside it and extends a hand to me. Get in, Jane. Alrighty. Mr. Hat, and then we have 3 combat stages. And then I have 3 more chapters to go. The Cursed Prince. After this, we will try Light and Night again. The bud carriage is quick. Before long, we arrive at the castle that once seemed so far away. The castle guards show no surprise at the arrival of the flower bud carriage and usher us inside as though it were only natural. A man then hurries over and gives us a deep bow. You must be the prophet and magician from afar. We have been awaiting your arrival for quite some time. Hey, yes, lead the way. Tyre interrupts without batting an eye. I have no choice but to nod along, swallowing any rebuttal and explanation. Please follow me. The man bows again, then turns and leads us further inside the palace. I glance at Tyre in confusion. That is probably our identity here. Okay, so the explanation is that Tyre and MC are prophet and a magician in this dream scene. To these people in the dream, we are the prophet and the magician from afar. Can't we just tell them the truth?
oh,
Tell them the truth. If someone suddenly came up to you and said, "You are not real," would you believe it? The best approach is to play along with the roles this dream has given us for now, then break the illusion for them at the crucial moment. I see. Just as we are talking, the courtier leading the way suddenly turns around. I thought he had overheard our conversation, but unexpectedly he acts as if he heard nothing at all, completely unaffected. Please keep your voices down. It would be bad if His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen found out about the 2 of you. Weren't we invited by their majesties? Tyre raises an eyebrow and asks the courtier. It's a long story. His Highness the Prince has been cursed by a sorcerer since his youth. Their majesties always keep him hidden away in order to protect him. It left His Highness looking utterly listless. When we learned that there are a magician and a prophet who specialize in curses, we thought you might be able to do something and invited you here secretly. Is that so? It really is just as Lord Tyre said, they really are. Your Highness, they are here. Still reeling inwardly, I watch as the courtier opens the door just a crack, gestures for silence, and then leads us into the prince's bedchamber. Oh, that's the Princess Sheehan. Are you two the prophet and magician I've heard so much about? Sheehan. A familiar voice comes from ahead. I see Sheehan sitting on a luxurious bed and can't help but exclaim. However, Sheehan acts as if he doesn't know us at all. He just casts a tired glance at us and speaks faintly. You really aren't from around here, are you? Other than father and mother, it has been a long time since I heard anyone address me by my name. Are you able to lift the curse? What kind of curse is it? You don't know? I believe I've told you before. It's a spell cast by an evil sorcerer when His Highness was born. She was asking me. You don't need to. No, how could I possibly let Your Highness trouble himself with such a bothersome task? Please, leave it to me. In fact, you can leave matters like receiving guests to me as well. Your Highness, there's no need for you to trouble yourself with such things. Please just focus on getting proper rest. Why does it feel like this courtier is being overprotective? And Sheehan doesn't seem happy. So, in order to leave the curse, we need to spend some time alone with His Highness. Absolutely not. What if you intend to harm His Highness? Do you want the curse on your prince lifted or not? Tyres. Threatening. Well. Fine, but I'll be waiting right outside the door. Do not even think about trying anything suspicious. Your Highness, call for me immediately if anything happens. Under Tyre's piercing gaze, the courtier finally slinks away. Thank you. It was her idea. I feel a gentle warmth at my back. It's Tyre lightly urging me forward. Does Lord Tyre mean for me to go talk to Sheehan? On the way here, Tyre told me that the best way to wake someone trapped in a dream is through words, by making them notice the contradictions around them and remember who they really are. But if I say something far beyond their understanding, they seem to just ignore it. Let's go with the setting here first for now. Prince Sheehan, in order to lift the curse, may I take the liberty of asking you a few questions? Go ahead. You seem rather unhappy. Is it because your parents have kept you confined in this castle? Parents? Locking me? Maybe. But that is only because they love me so much. They remove every danger and obstacle from my path, or to prevent the sorcerer's death curse from coming to pass. I am deeply grateful to them. But that courtier just said they do not even allow you to meet anyone else. After all, I'm the prince. There are many people who want to harm me. They have to screen out assassins in advance. If the curse can be broken, they wouldn't have to be so fearful anymore. It's always others protecting me. I really wish I could protect others like the knights in the kingdom's night order. Sheehan, this is ironic because Sheehan is the knight. Lord Tyre? At that moment, Tyre, who has been standing silently behind me, suddenly steps forward, draws two swords out of thin air and hands one of them to Sheehan. You wish to protect others, right? As I see it, it's not that you lack the ability. With that, Tyre has already taken his stance, while Sheehan is the only one still looking lost. You know how to use a sword, right? I've heard that you are always the first to arrive at the training ground every morning, honing your swordsmanship day after day. Is Lord Tyre talking about the setting in the dream? Or he means things in reality? Huh? How is that possible? Do you want to say that you clearly haven't learned swordsmanship? Then how do you explain the calluses on your hands? Hey? So that's what this is about. Lord Tyre is pointing out the contradiction between the setting and Sheehan. He's already trying to wake Sheehan up. Even if your mind forgets, your body will remember. Pick it up. Your body will tell you what you have forgotten. This is the only way to lift the curse. Yes, Sheehan, you don't need to envy those nights in the castle at all, because you used to be an excellent one. I see. Sheehan looks at the calluses on his hands, then at Taya and me, seeming to be moved by our words. He finally takes a deep breath, picks up the sword in front of him, and naturally takes a combat stance. Then here I go. Bring it. Alright. The next coup. Thank you for the match, Lord Taya. I've remembered everything now. Good. I had expected as much, but to think that not only Lord Taya, even Sheehan as well. There was only discipline and mutual respect and not a trace of mindless killing. I have just witnessed a genuine duel, one worthy of knights. Sheehan's swordplay was beautiful and swift. His thrusts and parries were flawless. Taya guided him with the most concise moves, every defense perfectly timed, every counterattack stopping just short. And in the process, Sheehan seems to gradually recall his reason for wielding a sword, waking up at a certain moment. Even so, the two gracefully complete this duel that rivals arts. If you hadn't held back, I wouldn't have lasted this long. Thank you, Lord Tyre. Sheehan looks at the sword Tyre gave him and sighs. However, Tyre merely glances at him before sheathing his sword. So what? You are able to face me as an iron and not fall behind. Have a little more faith in yourself. Tyre's like the big boss type. That is the result of the swordsmanship you have honed day after day, is it not? Alright, let's not waste time. We need to head to the next place. The next place? At Sheehan's question, I quickly explained everything that has happened so far. So we are all under the control of that boy, or rather, the dream beast. And to ensure everyone returns to reality safely, we still need to find Ashen and Jago. That's pretty much it. Let's move if you are done explaining. Alright, the courtier. Won't the people of this country stop us? Now that you are awake, control naturally returns to your hands. Of course, you can also use your position here to help us leave this place as quickly as possible. You mean, alright, I will try. Sheehan nods as though he understands Taya's meaning. Then he pushes open the doors of the bed chamber and strides outside. Hey, Your Highness Sheehan, you cannot be out here. The curse. The curse has been lifted. I am the prince of this country. With both father and mother away, I have the right to decide for myself, don't I? Yes. Then don't stop us. The courtier looks at Sheehan in shock and doubt, then at us. Despite his disbelief, he does not stop us. That went smoother than expected. Now we just need to find Ashen and Jago. But we have no clues about what roles they will play in the dream or where they might be. No, we are not entirely clueless. The dream beast should not be capable of crafting separate dreams tailored to so many people at once, so the world of this dream must be shared. You said you were coming to attend a tea party I was holding, while the setting the dream beast gave me was that I was to attend a tea party at this castle. Hey, so that means the dream it arranged for you is related to me, and I'm connected to the prince in the castle. In other words, the next clue lies with you, Prince. Tyler looks at Sheehan, who remains lost in thought for a moment before nodding. Yes, I have a lead. Back when I was in that state, the courtiers once invited a wandering musician to the castle several times to perform for me so I would not grow bored. That musician seemed to know a bit of magic. Every time he brought along a group of small animals carrying instruments to perform with him. At the time, I found it all quite fascinating. Now that I recall, he must be Mr. Jago. That does sound like something Jago would do. Do you know where he is? I heard from the courtier that the musician and his companions live in a cave in the northern forest. Ah, there. I once saw them coming out of there through the window in my bed chamber. As he says this, Sheehan lifts a hand and points towards a forest in the distance.
Ah,
Good, now that we know where to go, let us not waste any more time. I wonder what Jago will be like in this dream. um, so last chapter for this update, an enchanted dream is the Piper. Alright, it's now 12:50 and once we complete this we will try our light and night sea again. Riding in the flower bud carriage, Taya conjures, we quickly pass through the forest, Sheehan mentioned, and arrive at a cave hidden within. A strange bustle and faint, cheerful music drift out from it inside. By the way, Sheehan, you said Jago has companions, right? What kind of companions are they? Rather than companions, they are more like his pets. Are they something like those talking animals in fairy tales? That somehow feels very much like Jago. Following the music, we soon spot a figure deep inside the cave, along with an even more peculiar scene. Dance harder, minions! You can't get enough of this tune? Alright, I'll play another one for you. Jago is sitting on the edge of a luxurious golden bed that seems out of place. Surrounding him is a group of dancing little animals. Wait, what are those things? At the sight of those strangely familiar creatures, I instinctively blurted out. Hearing my voice, Jago looks up from the bed and gives us an incredibly bright smile. Oh, visitors? How come nobody gave me a heads up? Isn't this Prince Sheehan? My to see you out and about. Does that mean your curse has been lifted? Congratulations.
私は
It's all thanks to them. On the way here, I told Sheehan to try to follow the dream setting when waking someone up. Although he looks a bit uncomfortable now, he still manages to play along. Them? Oh, what a beautiful and elegant lady. Looks like luck is on my side today. Jago hops off the bed and reaches out as though to sling an arm around my shoulders. Wait, we don't know each other, right? What are you doing? That's no problem. We can start getting to know each other right now, can't we? My name is Jago. No need to hide how curious you are about me. How about grabbing a drink with me sometime? These are all things that Jago will say normally. He said something like this to me before, didn't he? His oddly familiar words catch me off guard. But before I can respond, Jago, dressed like a wandering musician, launches right back into the spiel. To be honest, the moment I saw you, I knew we would get along wonderfully. We are not just a match made in heaven, we are practically soulmates. So while I have the chance, let me play you a beautiful love song to show you just how much I adore you. Wait, he's coming on way too strong and I cannot get a word in. How am I supposed to wake him up like this? Just as I'm unsure what to do, Taya, who has been silent behind me, suddenly steps forward. He crosses his arms and glares at Jago.
Oi.
Drop the act. I don't know how you woke up, but since you are awake, stop putting on this ridiculous act. We need to find the last person now. Jago is like... I'm sorry, just find him so funny. Huh? Mr. Jago is awake? Some humans possess the ability to control their dreams, known as lucid dreaming. The bed, the little gremlins, none of them seem like the dream beast's taste. Hey, that's rude to call them little gremlins. They are nature's wonderful creatures, works of art in their own right. With that, Jago scoops out one of the little animals from the ground and shows it to us. Look at this beautifully curved neck, these long and pointy ears, and the spikes on its tail. Perfection. I never thought I'd see such a creature with my own eyes. Jago, don't tell me you didn't want to wake up because you wanted to stay with these little animals. Wake up? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. Jago blinks in faint confusion, but this time, even I can tell he's putting on an act. How did he? Yeah, I have no idea how he wakes up from this. Jago. At that, irritation wells up in me, and before I know it, I swing a punch at him. Oh gosh. That hurts. Jane, why did you hit me like that? So you did know who I was all along, and you're still pretending? Alright, I yield. I'll stop now. But they are incredible. Not only can they sing and dance, they even protect their master when he's attacked. If this were not a dream, I would want to take one with me. Mr. Jago, did you just say they protect the master when he's attacked? Yeah, I did. What's wrong? Ah, perhaps triggered by the hit I just gave Jago, the cheerful little animals instantly stopped dancing and gathered together, turning toward us in a threatening stance. Wait, Jago, you created them, didn't you? Can't you tell them to stop attacking us? I only know a little about lucid dreaming. I cannot fully control what they do. What are we dealing with here? I think they are based on the rats from the story of the Piper, but I have added a few extra traits from my imagination. They are a bit more in number. They have tougher skin and fiercer tempers, and they spit fire, ice, or poison. That's more than just a few extra traits. But they are not invincible. They can be defeated. If they can be defeated, then they are no concern. Jane, let's take care of them as quickly as possible. Okay. And I guess that's the end to all the stories for now. And the story will get updated tomorrow at 3 p.m. on the 21st of May. So, yep. I'm gonna try my hand at Light and Night Sea now and see if it still works. Otherwise, I will have to start streaming something else like probably Love and Deep Space. I'm so behind on that, and right here I'm trying to play another new game. I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to juggle the time. It's kind of tough. So let's see. I think so far I have not seen anyone be able to log in to Light and Night Sea. But again, I will give it a try anyways. So So if I'm able to log into Light and Night Sea, what I will do is I will probably stream this in English, because it's been said that all the data will get wiped out after this closed beta, so